great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, folks. Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the Chevrolet and GMC Truck Month is now underway. We've got huge savings in Louisville. Get $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months on select models. Yes, you heard right. That's $9,000 off or 1.9% for 72 months happening right now at Koppel. So take that short money saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit. Stock number G214773.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket. Spring is here. It's time to get back outside and into proper shoes this year. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this spring with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular price athletic shoes with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. And don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your spring off right at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America.
Welcome to Ticket Weeknights
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and on the show, we dive into the inspiring journeys of individuals who have overcome the odds to make their mark on the world of sports. Tonight, I'm joined by Harrison on the board as usual, and our special guest. I'm truly captivated by his accent and the fact that he is from Finland, but he's an excellent tennis player for the Huskers, and I'm delighted to have him join us on the show. Welcome, the one and only, I'm going to butcher your last name, and I'm so sorry, but Ronnie Hietaranta.
Yeah, Hietaranta.
Hietaranta.
That was pretty good effort.
That was good effort. But Ronnie, thank you so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, and quick shout out to Layton's Pub. Our food is provided by them every week, and they take such good care of us, and they have an exceptional menu, and they never fail to impress. So thank you guys so much, and make sure that you go check them out. But Ronnie, we just had spring break. I got to relax and just chill. But tell me what your spring break entailed of.
All right, so we went to California. Our whole team, all 11 players, 2 coaches, and then actually our nutritionist Dan came with us too. So it was pretty good. He was cooking food for us and stuff. So we left the other week on Thursday, and then we flew back last week on Saturday. So we were there for like 9 days or so. So first we played against UCSD in San Diego. Then On that Sunday, we traveled to Santa Barbara, so we played Yale there, and then UC Santa Barbara. So it was very busy, but
Mm-hmm.
really nice trip because the weather was good, and yeah, I mean we practiced a bunch and played three dual matches. So I would more so call it like a business trip rather than business trip rather than like a spring break. So,
I
but
love
yeah,
that.
it was awesome trip. Awesome to have all the guys there and nutritionists and coaches. So
Sounds like a pretty great spring break. You got to go
yes,
get some warm weather. You got to go compete. And so you did singles. So how did that go for you? How'd you feel? Because you
yeah,
just
yeah.
came back off an injury. So
hmm
it's slowly getting back into it.
Yeah, so I played my first match since last year in August, last Friday. So I lost in 3 sets, but I mean, I'm happy with the effort and I'm just thankful to be back on court competing. It was a great feeling to be back on court. I've been really missing it for so long because I didn't touch a racket for like for since like from September to like February. So I've been getting back to the tennis court slowly. So yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good now. So
So while you were recovering from your back injury, how did you get back into the sport? Because were you not able to do anything, or what was that looking like for you?
yeah, at least in the beginning for the like first month or like month and a half too, I wasn't really able to do much like any cardio or anything. So it was an injury in my back, lower back on the left side,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was something to do with the nerves. So like I don't know if you heard about it before. But I got a foot drop. I don't know if you. It's like you can't like lift your foot because of the
Mm-hmm.
nerve that connects my back to the foot. So it was pinched. So yeah, that was pretty much my injury. And then um, let's say in January, I got to do more stuff, cardio a little bit like impact cardio, and then some rotational stuff, and then I eased my way to the tennis court. So yeah, it's been a very long process. So
Did you get that from tennis, or did you like fall off a scooter and hurt yourself? What did you do?
no, it was mostly because of like just stress and like we've been going hard. Like I went hard the whole summer and then
Mhm.
the whole fall, and yeah, so I would say mostly from stress. So
So when you're training for tennis, is that like year round, or what do you do?
yeah, I mean tennis is a year-round sport, especially like on the college scene is a little bit different from the professional tour. But on, let's say I'm going to talk about shortly about the professional tour. So you just play year-round
Mm-hmm.
basically, and there's like couple week break at the end of the year for players usually, like in December, and then just go again. So I mean you change the surfaces, and then you might play inside, you might play outdoors, and then in college for us it works in tennis that in the fall we play like more like individual tournaments,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like our preseason, and then spring is the main season where we compete against other schools. So yeah, so it's always a long year, but I really love competing all year round. So it's very cool.
That's so great. So what does like a normal day of practice look like for you? I always wondered that. Like, do you play tennis for practice? What do you like? What do you do?
Okay, so I mean I can actually just talk about what I did today. So um I woke up like after 6 or so, and then I went to get breakfast at around like 6:45, and then got some schoolwork done at 7 o'clock, and then I had my class from 9:30 to 10:20, and then I went to get lunch at 11. Then 11:30, I went to see Nedu, who is the sports psychologist,
Mm-hmm.
for like half an hour, and then half an hour I waited, did some little bit of work, called my parents for a minute, and then I went to the tennis center, and then I did a bunch of like my exercises that I need to do for my back and stuff before I went to the court, hit some serves, and then started practice. 2:30, we went to all the way till 5:30, so over like a 3 hour practice, and then um, went to went to get some food a little bit at the training table, and then showered, came here. That's pretty much my pretty busy day.
I'm glad
So
you showered before you came here. I sometimes don't have the energy to.
Yeah.
But so when you're at practice, do you guys do like a normal like 30-minute warm up and then like just hit back and forth, or what does it look like?
So usually, let's say we have practice at 2:30, like today. 2:30, we start the physical warm up as a team. That's like usually like around, let's say, 8 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But like usually everyone does like some other additional warm up or like own exercises for if you have any injuries and stuff like
Mhm.
before that time. So probably physical warm up it lasts usually around from like 20-25 minutes maybe per guy. And yeah, then sometimes we do like a little tennis warm up. We just hit back and forth for like 10-15 minutes, hit all the shots, ground strokes, volleys, serves, overheads, etc. And then we just get into it. Or sometimes, like today, we didn't even warm up tennis. We just went straight into drills. So, yeah.
So what's like a hard practice day for you?
Today was hard.
Today was hard?
We did really hard work for the first 2 hours. Like we were running a lot, and then
You guys are running at tennis practice?
yeah, running a lot, like side to side, and then yeah, running a lot. I mean, hitting balls over in the net, and then we were rallying a lot, doing a lot of like movement drills. So we were moving a lot, different directions. Yeah, it was a tough practice. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah,
I might want to try tennis. This one's kind of fun.
very intense. And then after the 2 hours, I played. Remember, I played a practice set
Mhm.
against one guy, and then yeah, that was the 3 hour practice. It was pretty
How do you
cool.
not get like burned out at tennis? Because like you're constantly doing the same thing. Well, I guess I could say that about my sport too, because I'm always running. But like, how do you love it all the time?
I mean, I fell in love. I fell in love with the sport since I was. I mean, when I picked up the racket for the first time when I was 4, so I never really got tired of it. I mean, everyone knows, like in athletics, like there's gonna be days like you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be like, do I actually have to practice today? Like I'm gassed. Like
Yeah.
gassed. That's actually an American term.
It is.
I learned my freshman year. Exhausted. You just have to push through, and it's more like a mental thing
Mhm.
sometimes. But I mean, tennis is my biggest passion in my life, and I get to do what I love. So I don't really get honestly that tired of it ever.
I love the
Oh.
passion you have for your sport.
Thank you.
I feel like you're a very optimistic person. So when you're having those days where it's like, I don't want to go to practice, I don't want to go do all this, what do you tell yourself? Like, what's going to keep you motivated through it all?
Yeah, I'm just gonna remind me of my purpose on the tennis career. So this year, let's say like we have a couple seniors on the team, so that's also one of our purposes is to share the best experience for them and like do our best every day to for them to finish strong and then finish so that they're satisfied with their experience. So yeah, that's one of my purposes. I just remind me of my purpose, and I just kind of some days, obviously, like when you're exhausted, you kind of have to force it. But then you get in the rhythm. You're actually like it's actually fun. So
Mhm.
it's more like you kind of like have to force it for a second, and then you get in the rhythm, and then you're like, oh, fine, like just another good day.
Mhm.
So,
I totally understand that. But correct me if I'm wrong, but 9 out of the 11 guys on your team, or 9 out of 12, are from different, like they're outside of the US.
that's correct.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Yes.
That is so crazy. Do they like try and recruit non-Americans or what?
I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of most teams in college like have most of their players are from like from Europe or like just international players. So
But like majority of your team.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a coincidence. We also have 4 Germans in our team. So
Well, you guys have like people from Japan, Austria, Russia. Like that's just crazy. Do you guys ever have like issues with like language barrier?
nah, we just
No.
speak. We have like our team policies. We have to speak English. Like
Really?
when we're together. So we just speak English all the time. So it's fine.
I
I mean,
have-
sometimes we try to learn our like languages too, but
So you speak Finnish and do you speak like Swedish?
Swedish, yes, a little bit, because we have to learn Swedish at 8th and 9th grade in high
Mhm.
school in Finland, so it's mandatory for everyone. So I speak a little bit, just the basics and stuff. So
Does anyone else on the team speak
Swedish?
Finnish or Swedish?
No.
Dang. I feel like it'd be nice if you had someone else like from Finland on the team because then
Yeah.
you could like talk
Yeah.
about people behind their back.
Yeah. So actually, funny thing, when I came here in the fall of 2023, there was another girl. I think she was a long jumper. She was supposed to come here, but then she didn't end up coming because of like COVID and like challenges of getting the visa and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, there's Swedish girls like Axelina, and then
Mhm.
Danish guy Arthur, and like it's cool to have some Scandinavian blood in here too.
100%. Okay, the big question. Why did you come to Nebraska of all places in the US? I bet that's what everyone's wondering.
Mhm, mhm.
So give us a story.
Yeah, great question. I can tell you that I've been asked that question probably like 2,000 times already since my time here. It's a tough question to answer it shortly, but so college coaches they recruit um, international players by looking at like the results and following tournaments like international junior tournaments and even pro tournaments that I was playing a bunch of those, and then they saw my results, and they were like, I guess they were happy with my results, and then they reached out to me in like, I think like Facebook Messenger or something. He's like, hey, like I'm the coach at Nebraska, and we might have some scholarship for you. Would you like to call in the next few days or so? And then that's how they get in touch with all these players. And sometimes, I mean, a lot of coaches know each other, so they have connections in, like, let's say Germany or some countries, and then they can just talk to those coaches and then get to know those players. And I mean, like, especially in the summer when we have a break from here, when we're usually at home in Europe or where you live. So usually coaches go and visit those players and go watch tournaments in Europe, and then they get to know players there and talk to them at the venue. So then, yeah,
So
that's
did
pretty
you
much the process. Yeah.
see Nebraska before you committed?
Hmm?
Did you like come on a visit to Nebraska before you committed?
Actually, I didn't, because it was due to COVID. I wasn't able to do any visits, so I just saw like pictures, and then I just talked with the coaches, and I mean, I guess I fell in love with it. One of our coaches, Tom Boyson, he's actually the head coach in North Dakota right now. He recruited me a lot, and then also Sean Mimey, who's at Michigan right now. So Tom sent me like a 3D video of like the tennis center. I was like, wow, like that has to be like a top 10 facility in the country. Like I was like amazed with everything. Like I was like, is this actually even true? Like for athletes, everything is just so nice here. So I just fell in love with the facilities, and then I got a really good connection with the coaches. So yeah, that was like let's go to Nebraska. Like I'm ready. Like let's go to Lincoln. Like I want to go there.
You
So,
just jumped off a cliff, just like, hey, it looks pretty. I'm gonna go there.
yeah.
But that's crazy. So you said both of the coaches that recruited you left. So like, you probably loved the coaches a ton and respected
Yes.
them and everything. So why are you still here?
Well, so Tom, he actually, when I moved here in the fall of 21, he left just before, so I never actually got to work with him. And then the last 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year, actually I was able to work with Sean, and then he made the decision in last July to go to Michigan to take the head coach job at Michigan. I just love, I mean, just the culture here. I mean, within athletics, and just the community is just unbelievable, and the support from all the fans. And I was amazed, and people are really friendly here. I was amazed with all that stuff. So I was like, there's no ways I'm ever going to leave Nebraska. Like I just love it here. Like it's awesome.
You think it's more beautiful than Finland?
Ooh, good question. I would
You
say
said it was beautiful, so.
no. Finland's nature is really nice, though. I'd say a lot of green area, and actually, fun fact for you. So, Finland is 75% forest.
Really?
Yeah.
Like big trees, forest?
Yes.
I view it as like plains with like flowers everywhere when I think of Finland.
Kind of, yeah, but a lot of forest and stuff, a lot of green area, and yeah, I love to go to nature. So I would say Finland is more beautiful than Lincoln.
Dang, that hurt straight to the heart. That's insane. But so you probably got like a lot of opportunities from other schools. Why Nebraska?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, like facilities and connection with coaches was just really good. And then I heard about a lot of good things here from some other people. So I would just take all those factors in, and that's how I made my decision.
Look at you, Ronnie. Look at you. Besides knowing coaches, did you know any athletes coming here before?
I didn't actually. I didn't. No, I didn't. But when I flew here, I flew with Axelina, my last flight from Chicago to Lincoln. Like when I flew here for the first time, so I got to know her a little bit on the flight, and then like she was probably the first athlete I ever met here. And
She's
then
a good
also
person to meet.
Lisa and Johanna,
Oh yeah.
the Estonian girls from the track team. I met them as well on the same. So
That's
same
so
flight,
sweet.
so-
Good people. You're hanging
Yeah.
out with good people. I love it. But besides people being super nice, what would you say was a big cultural shock that you noticed when you came here? I bet there was a lot of them because we're kind of weird here.
I don't know if weird is the right term. Different.
Unique.
It's
Unique.
I mean, Finland is also a small country. Our population is only 5.5 million. So I feel like everything is just, I mean, America's way bigger country, and I feel like everything is just bigger here, like buildings and everything, like football stadium. Like, I was like, wow, like what is going on? So, I mean, everything is bigger. And then actually, one funny thing, You're probably gonna laugh at this, but the small talk culture. Like when I came here first, yeah. So I was like just like a stranger. I was walking the street my first day. I was like, then it's like, hey, how you doing? I was like, whoa, like what's going on? Like good. How are you? Like, because in Finland we're very shy. Like if I walk past a stranger, I'm never gonna say anything. Or even when we go to the elevator, we're just not gonna talk. Just look straight forward. So.
Wait, so when you're in an elevator with someone, you're gonna make a conversation with them now?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
usually,
that.
I might even be the one who starts the conversation.
Really? Look at you breaking out of your shell.
Yeah, America's kind of changed me a little bit.
That's for a good thing. No, because every time I see you, you strike up a conversation with me, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how are you? I'm great, thanks. Yeah, right? I love it. So that was a good thing that changed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's better than to just try around and not talk at all. So it's definitely cool. But when I go back home, people are like, why are you talking to me?
You're being nice to everyone. Everyone's like, what are you doing wrong?
Yeah, like the conversation never ends, I feel like.
That's great. Okay, I feel like if I had a kid and they wanted to go to a school in a different country, that would like scare me so bad. So like, how did your family support you throughout your decision of wanting to go to Nebraska?
Yeah, so I mean, my parents and my sister plays tennis super professionally right now, so they were all really supportive of it. I'm really thankful for their support because they've invested a lot of money in my tennis career, a lot of time, like driving me around tournaments. So they're really supportive about it because also since like 12 years old, I've been traveling all around the world playing tournaments. So it was kind of like I wouldn't say like it was too like easy switch or like easy change to come moving here, but it wasn't like too bad since I had traveled and seen world a lot and spoken English a lot before, and they were just really supportive. They were like actually my mom was the first person to tell me like you should actually consider going to play college tennis. So I'm really thankful for that.
That's really so sweet. They wanted to see you success.
Yes.
Success? What is that? Succeed?
Yeah, there you
okay,
go.
I don't know. But this has been our first segment, and this is Ronnie. I'm not going to say your last name, from the tennis team, and I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and we will be right back after this break.
Drick in Austin.
Now, to tie it back to Nebraska men's basketball, this group has a chance to do something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
You know, in making a run in the Big Ten tournament, a serious run, in winning the first NCAA tournament game, but they're not going to get there by doing the same things they've always done. It is on this team to step up and change that narrative. It won't change on its own. Teams won't lay over for you, and that's the mindset shift we haven't consistently seen yet.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Monster Jam.
Witness big air, two-wheel skills, backflips, and all-out racing. It's the only place to see the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks, like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Megalodon, and more. It's big-time fun for the whole family. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena March 29th and 30th. Brought to you by Big 80 Tires, Great Clips, and the original Super Glue.
Happy Hour.
Gina Mancuso-Pusowski of the Omaha Supernovas. You've played professionally for a few years. How emotional was that first match?
When I graduated the University of Nebraska, I thought that was it. I'll never play in front of my hometown. And going overseas where no one knows you, so you feel that isolation. To play in front of my family and friends, it's a dream come true. That first time I got on the court at the beginning of our season and the crowd erupted, I mean, it took everything in me not to expose my emotion.
Weekdays from 1 to 2. Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's getting nicer outside, but it's still hit or miss in the spring on golf weather. Not at Double Eagle Golf. You're home for always 72-degree weather and no wind. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues are underway, but stay tuned for info on indoor golf tournaments and book your bay for the Masters in April. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Husker fans, this is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Forget the lame excuse this year. Your boss already knows why you can't make it to work for those magical 2 days in mid-March. Join 93.7 The Ticket on Thursday and Friday, March 21st and 22nd at Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for March Mayhem. Come early on Thursday and get a ping pong ball with a lucky team on it. And stay all day for prizes throughout and buzzer beater upsets. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket for the NCAA tournament at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. That's doihaveprediabetes.org.
Wait, did they just say 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes? That's 33.33333% of adults. That means it could be me, my boss, or my boss's boss, or me, my favorite sister, or my other sister. That's 7 members of my 21-person romantic book club. Wait, the 1 in 3 could be me, my karaoke partner Carol, or my karaoke enemy Jeff. I'm going to take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to The Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and I'm joined by Harrison as well as Ronnie Hitaronda. I nailed that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Room for improvement. I love it. But quick shout out to Layton's Pub. You guys give us the best food every week. Guys, make sure to go check them out. They have amazing food. You're not going to regret it. But Ronnie, you had said that you picked up the racket when you were 4.
Yes.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? Were you like bored and just like picked up a racket, or did someone get you into it, or how did that all start?
Okay, so my mom played a little bit of tennis when she was young, but not competitively. And then my grandfather, he played tennis for like the last 30, 40 years. Also, not really that much like competitively, but like more so just to have fun. And then he was like one day like, "Hey, Ronnie, like I have a racket for you. Like you should go try. Like there's this one coach I know. Like you should go try and hit some balls." And then I just got into it. Like then I went to my first tennis lesson when I was 4, and then I mean, the rest is history. So
So sweet. So it was
yeah.
love at first sight.
Yes, I would say
Yeah.
pretty much so. I mean, in the beginning, I was like pretty nervous. I was always crying a little bit, like for for like 5-10 minutes.
Mhm.
Had a little breakdown because I was so nervous because there was like a little bit older kids. Like I was like like, and I cried a little bit. But then, I mean,
Mhm.
after like a month or two, I was just like, yeah, like can we actually play like 2-3 more hours?
Oh,
So
that is
I just
so
wanted to play
sweet.
all day. So
And you said your sister plays too, correct?
yes,
Is she
yes.
younger or older than you?
So she's born 2004, so she's
She's younger than
yes,
you. Yeah.
20.
So
She's
did she
20.
get into it because of you or what?
Yes. So she used to do figure skating
Mhm.
till she was I think 9, and then she hadn't really picked up a racket before that. She started when she was 9, so that's kind of late for tennis players. And now she's playing professionally. So
So 9 was late for tennis players?
yes, kind of like I mean, let's say like you asked like Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, all those best. They've like started like I think most of them started at the age of like 3 to 5.
You gotta
So
start them young. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
They're
That's
getting-
insane.
So
That's so crazy. So when you have kids, are you gonna make them do tennis lessons at 3?
I'm not gonna force them.
You're not gonna force them. Hey,
I
that's
mean,
good.
I mean, I'll offer them lessons. I'll be
Mhm.
like, yeah, you want to go try, but obviously, I'm not gonna force. But I mean, definitely would be nice to see them play some sports. I don't care what sport, but I mean, just because sports is unbelievable and brings people together, and it's my biggest passion. So
I love it. Did you try any other sports when you were younger?
yeah, actually, I played ice hockey for like a year, and then I played soccer actually till I was 10 or 11. And then so when I played my first tennis tournament when I was 11, that's when I quit soccer. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with tennis.
You look like a soccer player. You just gave me those vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane. But at what point did you realize that you want to take tennis seriously? Like this is gonna be my thing. I want to go to college, all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
So I quit soccer when I was 11, and then like 13. Yeah, I would say I was 13. I was like, yeah, like I actually like because I started competing more and like getting up in the rankings nationally. I was like, then like I want to play more. I want to like start training hard and stuff. So when I was in 2015, when I was 14, I moved to the capital of Finland, which is Helsinki, to a tennis academy for better facilities and because I'm originally from a small town called Lappeenranta, which is actually very close to the Russian border, only 30 minutes away. Population is like 60,000. I didn't really have any practice partners there, or like there weren't many coaches. So I was like, since I started to take tennis more seriously, then I just got offered a spot in the tennis academy in Helsinki, and that's yeah. I was like 13, 14.
So when you went to the academy, did your whole family move with you, or was that just you?
Yeah. I kind of lived alone and with my mom. So my mom kind of moved with me there for like she was there for like maybe 3 days a week, 4 days a week in the beginning because so my parents had a restaurant, so she couldn't be there full time.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then my sister, I think she moved there like a year or two after me.
Thanks. You kind of had to
So-
grow up at a young age.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So would you say that made it easier for you to come to the U.S. by yourself?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just having the experience of living independently and just being independent, like cooking your own food and going to the grocery store and then doing stuff alone, like washing laundry and learning all this stuff. Like I was like, yeah, like I want to go to college for sure. For sure, that helped a lot. So
That's a blessing. That's really amazing. At what point did you realize that you wanted to be a D1 athlete? Or was it kind of when coaches started to reach out, you're like, oh, I might be interested in this?
yeah. So in like 2018, when I started having more success on the international junior tour, I was going up in the rankings more. Just like I think it was like I probably got like messages like probably like 50 different schools reach out
Facebook
to me
messages?
in like 2018, 19, and I was like,
Mhm.
nah, like I just want to go professional straight, go on the professional tour straight away after I'm done with juniors. But then like 2019, like summer and stuff, I was like, actually, I might want to go to college because I think education is really important as well. And then I know I can play professionally after college. So, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
So after college, your goal is to play professionally.
Yes.
And
Yes,
then
that's always been my biggest dream.
It's always
But I mean, I also have my I'm gonna have my psychology degree, bachelor's degree. So yeah.
okay. So after you finish your tennis career, after you play in the pros, what do you want to do with your life?
Ooh, good question. So I'm majoring in psychology and
Mhm.
minoring in sociology. I feel like they're pretty similar. So I would say um, something psychology related. Maybe I'll become a clinical psychologist one day, sports psychologist. I don't know. I definitely want to work within sports and most likely within tennis as well, whether it's coaching um, or stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, definitely sports for sure.
That's great. No, it's good that you find an area that you like and that you want to pursue. I love that you like have your life figured out a little bit. Like you know what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a junior now, and
You're
then
getting
I'll be a
old.
senior in the fall. I'm just like I'll be graduating like in like a little over a year. So like I gotta start like figuring these things out. Like what I want to do after. So like probably last month or two, I've been like thinking a lot like what I want to do and just figuring out all this stuff. So
You're leaving soon. What legacy do you want to leave at Nebraska?
do you mean like what I want to be remembered as?
Yeah,
Like
like what do you want people to remember Ronnie has
um
last name?
yeah,
Yeah,
Taran.
yeah, yep.
um Well, I wanna be remembered as a real cornhusker, true cornhusker, with a big heart, and just like a big fighter and dedicated athlete. Just yeah, that's like probably like a short description.
Mhm. No, well, every time I see you, you always have a big smile on your face, and
Oh,
you're always very optimistic, and you have a very kind heart. So you won't
thank
have
you,
a hard time leaving that legacy at
thank you. I'm
Nebraska.
I'm I'm trying to work on that positivity and stuff. So
Well, you
life
do a
life
great
is
job.
good. Life is good. Thank you.
That's good. So you're a kind person. I know that. How do you feel like you're good for your team? What characteristics, what traits do you bring to your squad?
Um, I definitely bring a lot of energy. I like to get really loud
Mhm.
on the court. I do a bunch of Husker powers, go big reds, and stuff like that. We have also like couple of our own chants,
Mhm.
so definitely bring a lot of energy. Then I just care a lot. I'm trying to like also pay attention to the and build relationships with our players. One of our key values is brotherhood. So we've been just trying to get closer as a team. So I would say those and yeah, I mean, bring a lot of energy and just try to lead by example too, doing the right things, whether it's nutrition or getting enough sleep or staying hydrated, stuff like that. I'm just trying to do the best as I can on those areas and then just lead by example. I would say that's pretty much.
I love that. I love how you said brotherhood. But you talked a little bit about like nutrition. I feel like you eat super healthy because every time I see you at the training table, you got like a whole bunch of just like greens and stuff. So what does your diet look like?
Yeah, I mean, I eat really healthy, a bunch of greens, and yeah, usually I eat like lunch, let's say, a bunch of greens, carrots, like everything like that, chickpeas, and then get some rice and chicken,
Rabbit
or
food.
the
Mhm.
or the steak. Steaks are pretty good. I love steaks, so that's pretty much like that. And then I try to eat some nuts and fruit. I love fruit, berries, so overnight oats are good too.
I love it. Well, you sound like you got a good
Yeah.
food plan that you got going on.
Yeah.
What made you adjust your eating habits, or have you always been eating healthy?
I've always honestly been eating pretty healthy. I feel like, I mean, since my parents own a restaurant, so they can cook a little bit, and then they've been making these delicious, healthy, and also like desserts too, obviously. But like, then I just kind of got inspired by that, and then yeah, I didn't never really force myself
Mhm.
to eat healthy, and then I just go with it. I just love it. I feel good. Like it makes me feel good. Like feel like it helps my performance a lot, sleep and all that stuff. So I just feel good.
That's
Like,
totally important. Yeah. So you said your parents own a restaurant. What kind of food did they make?
okay, so it's a little bit of a unique restaurant because they only serve one dish. It's
Okay.
like a traditional food in Finland. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it in English accurately, but it's like lamb and potatoes, and that's it. And then they make this good bread, and I have no idea how to describe the dessert, but that's pretty much it. They keep it really simple, and
Mhm.
it's only one dish, and then yeah, I mean they actually yeah
What's
yeah
the name for it?
Sarah.
So if I wanted you to make me some, would you be able to, or do you not know?
So I would definitely have to. So the meat comes from New Zealand actually.
Mhm.
So I would have to get the meat first, and then so how they make it is they put it in the oven for like 7 8 hours,
You don't want to
So
give us all the secrets, do you, Ronnie?
Yeah, I can give. I can give
Just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. So they make it. So they go there like 4 a.m. and then they have it in the oven for like 7-8 hours. Then they only put salt and then that's it. Yeah.
Dang. So
Pretty
like
simple.
growing up, did your parents like kind of integrate you into the restaurant and working and whatnot?
Yeah. I mean, I work there like here and there, not
Mhm.
like that regularly always. Yeah. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in there. I mean, just chilling and then watching them work. Sometimes help them.
Sometimes help them, yeah.
I hope I help them. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Dang, look at you. Did you have any fun jobs growing up as a kid besides restaurant?
Fun jobs?
Fun jobs, like anything random?
Yeah, nah. I was just coaching a lot of young kids.
Oh,
like,
really?
For like a year and a half before I got to college. That's what I'll do this summer as well. That's what I did last summer. So I really love coaching as well. I feel like also the psychology, like learning about that stuff helps with coaching a lot too. So I love coaching. So usually I coach kids from like, let's say age 7 to 11. Then I also do private lessons too.
Mhm.
And then I coach adults. I mean, I coach pretty much like all around.
That's a gift. I feel like I personally I don't think I could coach because like I feel like I just run. Like I can't explain to someone how to run, but like you have the gift of being able to teach and have patience with kids. So good for you. Maybe that's what you'll do one day. Who knows where life will take
Possibly.
you?
That's one option definitely.
That's insane. That's insane. Okay. I know this is something you can't really handle into and like do, but what do you think of NIL?
I'm totally lost with NIL. I
Really?
mean, because like I think it works a lot differently for internationals. So I never really got into it because I feel like it doesn't like for international. It's just so different. Honestly, I don't know a bunch about NIL. Maybe I should talk to Jonathan Bateman more
Mhm.
since he's the guy who does all the NIL stuff.
So when you go home, you never try and dabble in that?
Not really.
No. Wow. I've heard a few people from different countries have very like strong opinions, like wanting to be able to do it. So you have no interest in that at all?
No, it would be nice to do it definitely, but I mean, I would definitely need to get more into it and stuff. So, yeah,
Wise words from Ronnie. Maybe one day. Maybe one day
Yeah.
you'll be an NIL star.
I hope so. Maybe next year, my senior year.
Maybe next year. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But this has been the second segment of Speed and Power. Make sure to come right back after this break.
Picture a hot summer day, sun blazing in the fields as far as the eye can see. Now imagine you're a teenager making bank, all while enjoying the great outdoors. Welcome to Nats Detasseling Inc., where they're not afraid to sweat. This summer, join the Nats team for an unforgettable experience. Forge friendships, learn responsibility, and earn money. Visit notafraidtosweat.com now. Nats Detasseling, where hard work meets good times.
At Weedman Lawn Care, the term care in our name is more than part of our title. It's the heart of our company culture. If we don't care and support our team members, how can we expect them to care for you and your lawn? As evidenced by Weedman's 5-star reviews online, we consistently show our sincere care for our customers' needs. And we absolutely care for the communities we serve by donating to local schools, baseball fields, food banks, and the Ronald McDonald House. Go to weedman.com now. Our caring culture will give your family the lawn it deserves.
Spring is a time of new beginnings and trying new things. If you haven't tried Furious Cheese Spread yet, the time is now. For parties for St. Patrick's Day and Easter, or celebrating the NCAA tournament with friends, there's no better dip to bring everyone together and celebrate something from Nebraska. Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Furious Cheese Spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table.
Electrical Enterprises in Roca reminds you, the men and women of our military dedicate themselves to serving our country. Their commitment and courage keep our country safe and strong. Let us honor those who've lost their lives in the line of duty and salute those serving today. This from Electrical Enterprises in Roca. For all your residential and commercial electrical construction needs, call 402-438-5822. We live in the land of the free thanks to the brave. Sitescapes reminds you, visit your local blood bank or hospital and give blood as often as you can. By doing so, you could be helping to save the life of a surgery patient, an accident victim, a sick child, or a soldier. Every blood donor protects himself, his family, and his community. So give blood today. This message from Sitescapes, proudly serving the greater Lincoln community. To see their beautiful work online, visit sitescapes.com. And remember, when you give blood, you're always somebody's type.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association holds a special place in the heart of USTOP.
Every year, we fill our windows with shamrocks from USTOP patrons all across Nebraska.
All proceeds from the shamrocks go directly to the Muscular Dystrophy Association to continue research and help the fight.
Stop into USTOP today and buy a shamrock.
And on March 17th, Mark's birthday and St. Patty's Day, USTOP will match funds earned from that day's shamrock sales. Happy birthday, Mark!
School tells you all about the 4 seasons. Spring, summer, and so on. And then there's the way we really tell what time of year it is. Sports seasons, football season, baseball season, or even off season. Well, what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now, of course. And now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated. It's time for the chocolate season, y'all. 40th and Old Cheney. Or order ahead at thechocolateseason.com. See you there.
Ready to upgrade your combine in 2024? The team at Landmark Implement is here to help you find the right combine to fit your operations needs. Choose from 4.9% for up to 60 months or a 12-month interest waiver, followed by John Deere financial rates with approved credit through the end of March. When you purchase a pre-owned S or X Series combine from Landmark, know you are backed by Landmark's extensive parts and service network with mobile techs and parts drop-off points to keep you up and running. View our current inventory online at landmarkimp.com or stop by your local Landmark to experience the Landmark difference.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
Cover more acres with a pre-owned sprayer or planter from Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer. We offer one of the area's largest selections of used sprayers, applicators, planters, and seeders. Through the month of March, take advantage of fixed-rate financing as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months or a 12-month interest waiver. Visit your local Landmark Implement location or view our complete sprayer and seeding inventory online at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Speed and Power on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Meghan Walker, and I'm joined by Harrison on the board and Ronnie from the men's tennis team at Nebraska. I just want to say thank you guys so much for listening in every week. I really appreciate you guys and all the support. But Ronnie, this is our last segment, and this is my absolute favorite. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounded so nervous, but I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to give me some quick, well thought out answers.
Ooh.
Okay? You got your smart brain ready?
All right.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
First question. We're giving you a billboard. You can put anything on it. It is for everyone in the world to see. What are you putting on it?
Ooh, what a question. I'll put the N Husker logo.
That is a diehard Husker fan right there. Oh my gosh. I love it. That's all you're putting?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Go Big
spectacular.
Red.
Go
Maybe
Big
like
Red.
a Go Big Red, like written there.
It's gonna be a fan favorite guest.
Fan
He's on a lot
favorite.
of
Oh
pro
my
Big Red
gosh, we
answers.
love Ronnie. That was a good answer. I love it. I never would have thought that. Next question. You can do a tennis match with anyone in the entire world, dead or alive. Who is it?
I mean,
Besides me. I know that's your top choice.
I've always wanted to play one of the best players like Djokovic or Rafael Nadal. Because Rafael Nadal, he's my biggest idol. So I don't know if it's boring to pick him, but I'm just gonna go with him because like he's my biggest idol and he's influenced me the most out of all players. So I'm gonna go with Rafael Nadal.
That was a good answer. Look at you. You got some good answers on you. Okay. Favorite song on your playlist?
Oh, there's so many.
Has to be American. I'm
Has
sorry.
to be American.
Mm-hmm.
Many Men by 50 Cent.
Okay. You got to sing a little bit of it for us.
Many men.
Yeah,
Many
yeah.
men. Wish death on me.
I love. Look at you. You are on a roll. Okay. Favorite food spot in Lincoln?
Blue Orchid.
I don't even know what that is. Enlighten me.
It's right there.
Right.
Very close. It's like a Thai food.
Ooh, I like
Very
Thai
good.
food. I'm gonna have to check
Pad
that
Thai.
out.
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai. You got some good recommendations. Okay. Favorite post tennis match meal?
It's tough because we always get something like Chipotle or something.
Mhm.
Tough. Have you ever heard about kava?
Yes, I'm not sure what it is.
It's kind of like Chipotle, but there's like more variety and stuff. A lot
Mhm.
of like more greens and like stuff like that. Like you can get avocado and all that stuff. So I would say kava. I'm gonna pick kava.
Have you been to Agave?
I have. I
You
live
don't-
not right next to Agave, so I go there a bunch for $100.
Agave or Chipotle?
Tough. I would say Agave is a little bit more food,
Mhm.
but then I kind of switch it. I'll go with Agave.
Good
Yeah.
answer. Good
Yeah.
answer. Correct
Support
answer.
the local.
Exactly.
Support the local business.
Okay, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. workout?
7 a.m. for sure. I would even go for 6 a.m. I love morning workouts.
Look at you, Husker favorite. Okay, we're dropping you off on an island. You're there for 30 days. Then you're going to be picked up. No internet, no electricity. You get to bring 3 items. What are you bringing with you?
Just in case for self defense, I'll bring a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Again, my sunglasses.
Oh my goodness.
And then I'm gonna get dumbbells, stay in shape, do some bicep curls, do some squats.
Ronnie's
split
not going to
squats.
survive on the island. Okay, that was an interesting answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How many owls would you have to see to be like concerned? What's the number that's going to be like, oh my gosh, what's going on here?
30.
30 owls.
Are there owls in Finland?
I've never seen one.
30 seems like a high
30 is
number.
insane.
I have no idea. Let's just say 30. Yeah. I'll go with 30. Yeah.
These answers were like great. Now they're just going downhill. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Day to yourself. You can do anything besides play tennis. What are you doing?
Well, I like to spend time outside, go
Mhm.
see the nature, go get sunlight, meditate outside, stuff like that. And it's just pretty chill. Maybe go grab a coffee somewhere. Maybe get some good lunch or dinner. Just go enjoy the day, stuff like that.
I love that. I love that.
Listen to good music, maybe a podcast on. I
Mhm.
love listening to podcasts, so something like that for sure.
Good answer, Ronnie. Okay. I'm going to your hometown. What is one thing you recommend that I do? Or where am I going to go see?
Let's city center for ice cream. There's a good ice cream spot.
Okay. What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
I like to keep it simple. I'll go with vanilla.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Do you
Great
like
answer.
American ice cream though, because your guys is a lot less. Ours is loaded and can taste completely different.
Yeah. I mean 402 is pretty. 402 Creamery is pretty good. Are they still in the Haymarket?
I believe so.
Mhm.
There's another
yeah.
location I've been to as well. So
Mhm.
402, they have really good. I mean, cookies and cream. That's a pretty good one too.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. What's your sweet tooth go to? Or is it ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream. Yes.
Ice cream?
Ice cream for sure.
That's a good thing to go to.
Yeah. Or my mother and grandmother make really good blueberry pie at home.
Blueberry pie. So if you're getting all the pie selections, you're picking blueberry?
Blueberry, 100%, all day. 10 out of 10.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Not like apple pie or something basic?
Apple pie is good too, but blueberry is my number one.
Okay. Do you guys
Those-
celebrate Halloween in Finland?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Do you guys celebrate like Easter and everything?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. These questions are just going downhill for me.
You got any left?
One more. If you could tell your younger self anything, what would you tell him?
Trying to do as many things. Try out as many things as you can. Just whether it's sports or hobbies or whether it's about something you could study at school. Like just try anything. Try everything.
That was good.
Yeah.
Very wise, very inspiring. Well, we are so thankful that you came on the show tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Of
Appreciate it.
course. Thank you guys so much for listening, and make sure to tune in to Speed and Power next week. I'm your host, Megan Walker. Have a good rest of your night.